So really focus on comfort, on ease, finding expressions of the pose that suit you. When you're ready, come on down. And we're going to start lying down on our tummies in crocodile pose. So just coming down to lie on your tummy. You can make a little pillow for the head if that would be nice, or release the head down and the arms down by the sides, wherever at all feels nice. So just breathing deep into the back body, closing the eyes. And starting to slow down. So soles of the feet are just turning up to the sky, the heels are falling out. You can really enjoy breathing space into the lower back here. We're getting a passive stretch through the neck. Feeling the inhale expand, bring space into the side body, into the back body. And exhale, letting the legs and the shoulders relax. The jaw, the eyes soften. Inhaling. And exhaling. So maybe just observing the breath, noticing how the breath feels right now, at this moment. Texture in the back of the nose, the throat. How it flows, how it feels. Seeing if you can let yourself slow down, relax. Taking 3 more deep inhales and exhales here. One more really deep, full breath in. And out. And from there, coming up through center, bringing the elbows underneath the shoulders, the chest can reach towards the front of the mat, finding our way into just a little Sphinx pose. So inhaling, exhaling. So just thinking about maybe letting the chin drop to the chest, or just let the gaze start to extend out in front of you. We just want to find a nice neutral position for the head that's comfortable. Maybe giving the hips a little shimmy, a little shake. Closing the eyes. And breathe. So thinking about the Sphinx almost as an extension of our crocodile pose. You can again really enjoy that lovely fullness of the breath in the lower back. Feeling how each inhale, it gently expands the lower back, bringing in a little more space, and exhaling. Feeling the chest reach to the arms, the shoulders soften down away from the ears. Letting the legs relax. Seeing if you can once again let the muscles of the face soften. Enjoying the smoothness of the breath, letting it rise and fall. Maybe attaching a slow count of 3 or 4 to the inhale, and 3 or 4 to the exhale. Taking some deep breaths in and out. Another 3. Deep inhale. Exhale, maybe just following the journey of the breath in and out with your mind's eye. 2. Flowing breaths. 1 more inhale. Exhale. And releasing down there, making a little pillow with the hands. Once again, just enjoying a passive stretch to the neck. letting the lower part of the body relax, the neck relax, the eyes and the jaw soften. Breathing deep inhales and exhales. So we're down in our crocodile pose, our prone shavasana, opposite ear down, so we can enjoy that passive stretch through the neck on the other side. Again, making a little pillow, or you can let the hands extend out behind you, whatever feels good. Maybe giving the hips a little shake, a little wiggle from side to side. And then when you're ready, relaxing into softness. Enjoying that flow with the breath. Seeing if you can just let it gently expand, become deeper, become fuller, and away. Noticing what's going on in the mind, how resting here in stillness feels. Seeing if you can start to slow down. Any busy thoughts, any racing, anything you don't need right now. Letting yourself switch off. Breathing in and out here for 3. Deep inhales. Exhales. 2. One more really deep breath in. And out. From there, coming through center. And we're just going to take a little half frog. So we're going to extend the left knee out in line with the left hip. And from there, either staying down low with the forehead or one ear on the hands, making a little pillow there. You can start to shimmy the left knee and the right hip away from each other if you want to intensify this stretch. You might also want to come up into a seal-like position. We're just aiming to isolate and stretch out through the inside of the left leg. Thinking once again about the shoulders drawing down away from the ears, the eyes softening. And breathe. Deep breaths in. And out. Perfect. So breathing those deep breaths into the inside of the hip. Enjoying that lovely gentle stretch through the spine. And just working here for 3. Inhale. Exhale. 2. Just letting the hips fall open with gravity with the breath. 1 more. Inhale. And exhale. Release. Just gently left foot coming back. Right knee comes out. Shimmy yourself around. Find somewhere that feels good. And start to breathe into the inside of the hips. Once again, thinking about finding that lovely neutral position with the spine. Letting the inside of the right leg open out. Deep breaths in. And out. Feeling that space on the inside of the right leg. The shoulders relax away from the ears. Well done. Inhaling. Exhaling. Easy, steady flow and rhythm. Just feeling into that Really subtle stretch of the hips, through the spine. Seeing if you can just bring the mind back to the breath if it starts to go elsewhere, anywhere you don't need. Just returning to a slow count of the inhale. And the exhale for 3. Well done. 2. One more inhale. And exhale. Slowly sliding right foot to meet left, hands under the shoulders, and stretching back to a child's pose. So thinking about the knees coming either together for a more intense back stretch, or if you prefer to take them out wide, feel free. Tucking the chin to the chest is going to help accentuate that stretch down the back of the neck if that feels comfortable. Maybe letting the hands come out behind you as well. If you prefer to take your more traditional wide leg child's pose with the hands out in front of you, feel free. We're just aiming to feel the whole of the spine lengthen and stretch out. Breathing into the spine, letting the head, the shoulders, the neck relax. Inhaling. Exhaling. Seeing if you can let go. Feel gravity become stronger. Just finding a quality of softness, of letting go. For 3, inhale. Exhale. 2. 1 more inhale. Breathing into the back body. Exhale. Release. From there, extending the hands out in front of you, roll your way up and find a table pose. Hands underneath the shoulders. Taking a thread the needle, left hand grounds, inhale, right hand lifts. And taking your right shoulder down onto the mat, the left hand walks out in front of you. Just shimmy yourself around, find any little adjustments you need, and then start to settle. Just aiming to open up through the spine and through the chest, through the right side of the back of the shoulder. Maybe a little stretch to the left underarm. Passive stretch for the neck. Without strain, without force, just letting gravity and the breath do all the work. Feeling how each breath flows all the way up through the spine. Intensifies that shoulder stretch and then release, relax into the space you've created. Keeping the mind focusing on the breath, the sensations in the body, the sound, the texture of the breath, the colour behind the eyelids. Really feeling into this moment. Taking 3 more breaths here. And when you're ready, coming back to table. Right hand plants, left hand lifts. Inhale, the left hand lifts up to the sky. And exhale, left shoulder comes down towards the mat. Right hand comes out in front of you. Just having a little wiggle, a little stretch. And starting to relax, release. The left shoulder, just shimmying it around, finding whatever expression of the pose feels nice for you. Breathing in and out. Hips above the knees. Finding that beautiful extension. Noticing how each breath brings a little more space. Finding a quality of switching off, of letting go, of softness. Eyes still soft. Taking 3 more breaths here. Inhaling. Exhaling. 2. Final deep breath in. And out. From there, coming back up to table pose. Hands underneath the shoulders. And taking your right foot outside the right hand. Starting to slide the left knee back. Thinking about dropping the hips forwards, letting the shoulders reach down the back. And inhale, just reaching forwards with the heart. Exhale, gently rocking back, finding that hamstring stretch, shoulders relax. So inhaling forwards, just breathing into the hips. And exhale, stretching back, opening out through the hamstrings. One more time. Inhale forwards, just gently breathing into the hips. And exhale back. From there, inhale forwards, heel toe the right foot over to the left side of the mat, so we're finding pigeon pose. So right knee is behind the right wrist, right foot is flexed, shin is about 45 degrees to the short side of the mat, left knee, ankle, hips slide out behind you. Thinking about trying to keep evenness through the hips. Remember, you can take an animal pose by bending that left leg deeply if you like. When you're ready, inhaling. And exhale, start to just relax and stretch out. Really deep inhales. And exhales. Making a pillow with the hands or using a brick. Releasing the forehead all the way down towards the mat, whatever feels good. Shoulders relaxing, forehead relaxing. Enjoying that really full breath, that easy breath in and out. And the chest soften, the shoulders soften. Inhale. And exhale there. Just working there. Deep, steady breaths in. And out. For 3. Deep inhale. Exhale. 2. One more really deep, full breath in. And out. And from there, walking the hands back up and find your way back to table. Oh dear. So I don't know if anyone's still watching. If we're up in table, we're taking our left foot aside the left hand, finding our way to a lizard pose. So just going to text Chris. And from there, we're just going to inhale forwards and exhale, stretch back, finding that hamstring stretch. So inhaling forward, shoulders back. And exhale, stretching out. One more time, inhaling. And exhale, stretch back. Inhaling forwards. And from there, we're just going to heel toe the left foot over towards the right side of the mat, left knee behind left wrist, looking over your right knee, ankle, hip. And from there, inhale. And exhale, stretching out. Cool. Everyone is still there? Good. Sorry, guys, that was confusing. I lost all the screens in the studio, so I wasn't sure if anyone was still there. That's all good if you are. So we're finding our way into a pigeon pose. Inhaling. And exhaling, starting to relaxing down over that left hip, thinking about the shoulders relaxing. Really deep, full breaths in and out. Remember, if you want to take an animal pose as an alternative, you're super welcome to. Really deep inhales and exhales. Trying to relax down with the shoulders, feeling that length in the spine as we open up through the hips. Deep breaths in. And feeling into that breath, into that space with the breath. For another 3 deep breaths in. And to really feel that breath flow steady. 2. One more inhale. And exhale. Nice. Walking the hands up from there, finding your way to table. And from there, we're just going to move the right foot forwards and move into a low lunge. So thinking about moving the right foot forwards, we're drawing the right foot back, the left foot and the top of the left foot or the left toes are tucked, pressing into the mat. It might be you want to stay down low, or it might be we start to take the hands up towards that right thigh. Thinking about trying not to collapse too far with the pelvis forwards, thinking about engaging the core, inhaling. Exhaling, so stretching out through the hip flexors, rising up with the hands if that feels nice. Inhale. And exhale, just feel that lovely stretch down the front left side of the leg. For 3, inhale. So close the eyes, feel the crown of the head reach all the shoulders, relax. 2. One more, inhale. And exhale, left hand plants. And from there, we're going to roll onto the outer edge of the right foot, open the right hand out to the side. So we're just opening into the hips, inhaling, exhaling, opening into the chest. So really yawning and stretching the body open, deep breaths in. And out, finding space in the outside of the leg, through the chest, through the heart for 3, deep breaths in. And out, maybe see if you can find more rotation on the exhale, 2. So keep checking in with that breath, letting the breath be the main focus. One more, inhale. And exhale, right hand plants, right foot meets left. And we're just going to take the left foot between the hands now. Sliding the right knee back. Remember, we're thinking about maintaining energy through the right foot, through the right knee, drawing the left knee back, the hips are squaring. You're welcome to stay down low, or maybe coming up onto the knee. Thinking about energy in the legs, you're very welcome to stay there. If you're feeling it, we're going to lift and start to open the heart, stretch out, inhale. And exhale. So try not to collapse too far. Don't let the hips sink forwards, but think about the core staying engaged. Inhaling. And exhale, opening through the heart space. Soft through the shoulders. Deep breaths in. And so we're lengthening, we're stretching out through the hip flexors for 3. 2. Well done. One more. Inhale. And exhale, right hand plants, rolling onto the outer edge of the left foot and extending the left hand over to the sky. Inhale. And exhale, stretching out for 3. So deep breaths in. And really full breaths. Inhale. And exhale, maybe find a little more space on the exhale. Really enjoying that stretch. 2. One more breath in. and out. Find your way back. And from there, we're just finding our way to a rabbit pose. So we're going to send the hips to the heels, hold around the backs of the legs and backs of the feet. So hold really hard with the hands around the feet, and then start to lift through the hips. And what we're aiming to do is really keep the feet grounded. Make sure the crown of the head is light on the mat. If you need to adjust it, feel free. We don't want too much weight on the head. We just want to draw the heels into the hands, and you should feel a nice big deep stretch through the top of the back. Won't be here too long. Inhale. Exhale, a little semi-inversion, really stretching out the back. One more breath in. And out, release. Taking the hands underneath the shoulders, chin to chest, rolling up. And from there, swinging both legs out in front of you. Double leg forward fold, so soft bend through the knees. Inhale, reaching up, angling the body forwards and starting to shimmy the hips out behind you. So we're just aiming to move into a double leg forward fold. Thinking about the sit bones grounding. Inhale, feeling the lower rib cage move towards the knees. Exhale, relaxing down. Shoulders are soft. Inhaling. Exhaling. Really deep, full breaths in. And out. Breathing into the lower back, to the spine. Letting the hamstrings become more spacious. Well done. In and out with the breath for 5 deep breaths in. And out. 4. Just enjoying that lovely flow with the breath. 3. 2. 1 more deep breath in. And out. From there, rolling on up. And we're just going to take these soles of the feet together. And from there, just start off planting the hands behind you and lifting the heart up. So really gentle pose. Inhale, breathing the heart to the sky. Maybe walking the hands back, just enjoying that gentle stretch through the chest, through the front side of the body. Deep breath in. And out. From there, walking the hands forwards, taking the hands forward, starting to shimmy the hips back. Inhale and exhale, starting to just gently let the body fall forwards. It might be quite subtle, just thinking about inhaling and exhaling, starting to relax down. You might enjoy just letting the whole chin on the head start to relax and release. So the feet are quite far away from the hips here, so giving yourself loads of space. You can also take the hands underneath the legs if that would be nice. So just letting the whole of the spinal chain start to release from the tailbone all the way to the tip of the neck. Really deep breaths in and out. Letting the head and the shoulders release and soften. The back body soften. The hips be open. Really full breaths in and out for 5. Inhaling. Exhaling 4. Gently letting yourself melt, a beautiful extension through the spine, through the hips. 3. 2. 1 more inhale. Exhale. From there, walking the hands up I'm just going to take our way to an easy cross-legged. Right foot in front of left, finding the sit bones. Inhale, reach up tall, lift up. And exhale, easy twist. Right hand to left knee, right hand behind you, grounding down. Inhale. And exhale, twist, drawing the shoulders away from the ears. So envisioning this twist coming right from the base of the spine. Inhale, crown of the head reaching tall. Exhale, twist. Maybe starting to find space in the shoulders, in the spine. For 3, deep breath in. And out. 2. Enjoying that lovely breath in. And out. Inhale, reaching up tall, stretching. And exhale, taking that twist to the other side. Right hand to left knee, left hand behind you. Inhale to lift. And exhale, twist. Deep breath in. And inhale. Exhaling. Shoulders relaxing. Perfect. So really full breath to extend and lift. Exhale, stretching around for 5. Deep breath in. And 4. Inhaling. Exhaling 3. 2. 1 more inhale. Exhale. And unravel there. Inhale, reaching up tall. And exhale, just slowly starting to melt forwards. Just coming down as far as feels comfortable. Thinking about the tailbone grounding, the shoulders relaxing, the spine extending. Inhaling. And exhaling, drawing that beautiful opening through the hips and through the lower back, through the spine. Working here for 3. Inhale. Exhale 2. One more deep breath in. And from there, walking the hands up and swapping the legs over. So the opposite leg comes in front. From there, interlocking the hands behind you and stretch the chest towards the sky. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, drawing the shoulder blades together, opening through the heart space. Deep breath in. And out. Inhaling. Breathing into this chest. Exhale, shoulder soften. One more breath in. And out. Beautiful. And releasing there. From there, inhale, reaching up, stretching up. And exhale, starting to walk the hands forwards. So taking the opposite leg in front. So we've got the left leg in front compared to last time. We're just opening up through the opposite side of the hips a little more intensely. Letting the tailbone ground. The crown of the head can relax down. Inhale. Exhale. Deep breaths in and out. The whole of the spine is stretching out. Working here with the breath, tailbone grounding, spine long, shoulders relaxed for 3, 2. One more breath in. And out. From there, walking the hands up. I'm just planting the legs in front of you, the hands behind you. We're just going to gently windscreen wipe the legs from side to side. So really nice, easy release through the legs, through the spine. Just closing the eyes, mobilizing through the joints. And then from there, grounding down with the feet and rolling all the way down to lie on your back. So coming all the way down to lie on your back. And starting off, just taking the left ankle to the right knee, shoulders down the back. Option to stay there, or option to take the hands through towards the right shin or the back of the right thigh, finding a supine pigeon. Inhaling. And exhaling. So using the inhale to draw in, the exhale to find space. Back of the neck long. Shoulders softening. Deep breaths in. Deep breaths out. Inhaling. Exhaling. Well done. For 5, deep breaths in. And out. 4. 3. 2. One more breath in. And out. And unraveling there. And just taking that on the other side. So right ankle to the left knee. And taking the hands through to the back of the left shin, the left thigh. Inhaling. And exhaling, drawing that beautiful deep stretch on the second side. Just taking our time, gently easing in, stretching in. Full with the breath, steady with the breath. Five, 4, so opening through the hips, to the back of the legs. 3, 2, one more inhale. And exhale, unravel. Taking the hands to the knees, drawing some big sweeping circles with the knees away from each other. And towards each other. And then taking the soles of the feet together when you're ready. Having a little play with whether the feet are closer or further from the hips. Tucking the shoulders down the back. Closing the eyes. And breathe. In and out. Easy full breaths. Feeling the lower belly rise and fall. The shoulders relax, the jaw, the face soften. Another 3, inhaling. Exhaling, so really passive stretch through the hips, letting the shoulders and the chest relax. 2. One more inhale. And exhale. Drawing the knees together there. Hugging them in. Inhale. And exhale, simply let both knees fall to one side. The palms come out wide, stacking knee over knee, or maybe wrapping the legs around each other, having a little play with whether the feet are closer or further from the hips, and letting the shoulders relax. Inhaling into the heart space, exhaling, relaxing down. Well done. Inhaling and exhaling. For 3, deep breath in. And out. 2. 1 more deep, full breath in. And out. And coming back through center there, inhale. And exhale, letting the knees fall to the other side. The shoulders relax, maybe stacking knee over knee. And enjoying that deep, steady breath. No strain, no force, just letting the spine unravel, the shoulders relax, the eyes, the breath still. Completely heavy at ease on the mat. For 5, deep inhale. Exhale, 4. Well done. 3. Inhaling, exhaling, 2. And 1. Coming back through center there. Extending the arms and the legs out long. Interlocking the hands, taking a full body yawn. Inhale. Exhale. And then take your right foot, hook it over left, and shimmy the legs over towards the left of the mat. Also drawing the shoulders over to the left side of the mat, so we're finding that beautiful deep stretch down the left side of the body. Inhaling. Exhaling. Really lovely deep stretches through the side body. For 3, deep breath in. And out. 2. 1 more inhale. And exhale. And unraveling that. Left foot over right. Shimmying the feet over towards the right side of the mat. Maybe drawing the shoulder over as well. Stretching out once again. Inhaling. And exhaling, so really yawning and stretching through into the left side of the body. Just taking it easy, getting some beautiful space there, right from the heel, all the way around the hip to the underarm. Shoulders relax for 3. Enjoying that deep inhale. Exhale, 2. 1 more deep inhale. And exhale, release. Turning the backs of the hands towards the floor. Letting the feet extend out towards the edges of the mat. Shoulders tucked down the back. And closing the eyes, breathe. Shoulders softening. Eyes softening. In the toes, the heels, the hips. Shoulders and hands and eyes heavy. Breathing into the heart space, relaxing on the exhale. Another 3. So deep breaths in Relaxing the exhale, 2. One more breath in. And out. From there, start to give yourself a little squeeze, a little stretch. And slowly, carefully finding your way back up to seated. Finding a nice comfortable seat. Letting the sit bones ground, the spine belong. Closing the eyes. Just taking a final few deep breaths in. And for another 3, inhale. Crown of the head reaching up. Exhale, shoulders soften, 2. One more deep inhale. Exhale. When you're ready, inhale, reach and stretch up tall. And exhale, hands back to the heart. Taking a final deep breath in. And out. Have a really beautiful rest of your day. Thank you all for joining. Namaste. Well done.